Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in. And today we are going to be taking a look at the Dark of the Moon Leader class Sentinel Prime. Now, this Sentinel Prime is a massive fire truck. I mean, he's actually not in scale with the rest of the figures due to the fact that he would be enormous, but it's still a decent figure, especially once you get him in robot mode. He fits great with Optimus. I know I've seen some complaints around that he's kind of too short, but I think they look great together. So, for accessories, he actually comes with this shield, which is his MechTech weapon, which just kind of springs out like that. Kind of reminds me of Soundwave for some reason as satellite mode, but that's that. And he comes with this blade, which opens up and extends and makes a kind of double-sided sword. Now, he is one of those figures that is more difficult to transform. I mean, he's not as difficult as the Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime, especially because getting him into robot mode is not a very difficult task. Getting him back into vehicle mode is a real challenge. But let me show you guys how to transform this guy. First, you want to start right back here and kind of just unpeg this whole area. You want to unpeg this on top and just kind of get it out of the way. And you want to open up these panels right here. Kind of just bring them out. Okay, so you want to bring these panels right here on the side downward like so. And once you get here, you can actually remove his fists and separate his legs downward like that. And what you want to do here basically is just collapse it on itself. So you just want to peg that in. And fold those backward like that. So you kind of have this really triangular leg and an uneven heel. But it's somewhat alright looking, I suppose. Same thing for the other side. You want to just get right in here and actually get his arm out so that you can bend his leg out. So his arm kind of hides in there in the shin panels, and you can get those out. Then you come over here, you flip this against the tires like so, and then you bring this up here, and then you just peg that into place like that, and there you have his other leg panel. Okay, so now that you have the legs done, you can actually get to the top part of it. Let me move the camera so you guys can see. So once you're up here, you can actually get these panels right here and unpeg them like so from here. You just want to grab these panels right here and unpeg them from the sides, and they unpeg from this bottom black piece as well. So this top red piece, you just want to rotate it like so, and these black panels, you want to leave it down there like that. Then you can actually grab his whole torso and just kind of bring it downward a little bit. After rotating these panels and getting this panel out, you can rotate these forward a little bit just to kind of give you some clearance. And you have this kind of big mess of fire truck type of thing going on. So once you're here, you can actually take the front bumper and push it down. Take the windshield and just grab these and pull them out. You grab the windshield and collapse it downward. You can grab his head and flip it upward like so. You kind of have their Sentinel Prime now. Great detail. I know a lot of people thought it was Alpha Trion, and I can see why. Little eyebrows right there. It's great. You you want to take this glass, collapse it inward, and then you want to take the bumper and collapse it inward as well, like so. You want to take these red pieces right here, bring those forward, and you want to angle the glass down just a little bit so that you can peg in these silver parts up here to activate his mechanism. Take the wheels and put them flat down like so. Then you want to grab these over here, put the mirrors inward, like so, and you want to take these, fold them, and then just collapse them inward like so, and connect them to those red pieces right there, like that. So right here, again, you want to extend that. You want to take this whole mirror piece and just rotate it inward, and you want to grab these, fold them in, bring them in like that. Then you can take the red pieces and join them together like that to give them that kind of look. So you can take his tires and press them up a little bit just to kind of give them more depth, and angle them upward. And you can take his hands back here, actually swing them forward, and they clip into this little black tab right in there. You just want to push those in like that, bring his arms down. Same for the other side. I'm going to bring out his arms, swing them forward, peg them in, rotate his shoulder, bring him down. So you have this look going on after you fix his arms and everything, and it looks great. I really like the engineering that went into this figure. These little black panels back here, it's up to your personal preference. I like, some people keep them like so, some people put them off to the side like that. It's really up to you what you want to do with them. The one final step that you want to do is go right back here to this giant backpack, bring it downward, and then you're just gonna take it in the middle and split it like that. Alright, so there you guys have Leader Class Sentinel Prime. Now he is very top heavy, so you kind of have to lean him a bit when you stand him up, or else he won't hold. It's kind of really hard to get him to balance sometimes, but once you get him there, he'll look great. You guys can see he looks incredible. It's an awesome figure. I like how they don't actually have to use a fake front like most figures would. It's actually the real front of the car. It just kind of caves in and makes this awesome chest piece, and it looks great. And for sound effects, he does sound a little muzzled when it comes to the speaker, but if you guys listen closely, you can hear it. And then you can see right there his eyes light up. It's an awesome little feature. So if you actually insert a MechTech weapon up in this port right here, I'm actually using Shockwave's blade, you can actually get different sound effects. When you take it out, you hear the transformation sound, but when you pop it in, you hear like a type of engaging sound, and you can hear him say a couple different phrases. From what I can understand, he's saying, "Good to see you alive, Optimus," and "What has happened to the Allspark?" So it's interesting how you can have him say that he's Sentinel Prime, but by adding this MechTech weapon up here, you can actually get a couple of different phrases. For a size comparison in the Leader Class scale, he does look great next to the Optimus Prime. Now let me bring him in so you guys can see. I know there's been a lot of debate between these two figures if they were going to look good together, and I personally do think they look great together. So let me bring in Optimus. And there you guys can see Leader Optimus and Leader Sentinel. not a bad size scale at all. But again, considering the fact that he is a massive fire truck, they should be a little bit different. But it doesn't bother me too much. I love how they look, and I like the fact that I can finally have the two primes, non-faceplate, non-faceplate. It looks just awesome. So, until next time, guys. And I'm Venom711. I'll talk to you guys later.